There's your latest update on the expected snow and cold weather coming in across the area over the next few days. Did make some changes to the highlights. You can see we did upgrade those winter storm watches to winter storm warnings. Just for the western mountains right now, basically the Wind Rivers, Tetons, Absarokas, and Yellowstone. A couple different start and end times on these. Go to weather.gov/RIW for that. These probably will fill in with more advisories and warnings though as we head through today and into tomorrow night as well. And a little bit of wind with this system. There will be some wind around today. This will be during the day on Thursday though when the front sweeps across the area. Many areas could see gusts to 30, 40 miles per hour. Again, the miles don't pick up the wind around Buffalo that much. You can see gusts higher than 30 miles an hour there, maybe 40, 45. But just about everybody could have gusts to 30, 40, especially with the front coming through, blowing and drifting that snow around that could come, and also causing travel problems. Now, biggest question is, how much snow are we going to get? Remember I said there could be more certainty today? Well, the miles decided not to get any green. I told a little fib. And certainty actually increased for some areas. I'll show you what I mean right now. This is the likely least amount of snow we'll see. A couple of the models have trended this way. You see there's at least an inch or two across much of the area. The storm weakens a little bit and stays a little bit further to the north and east. Some places might not get much snow at all. I mean, this could be just a few flakes around Riverton, Lander, Rock Springs as well. Maybe an inch here across the eastern portions of the area. Models are indicating maybe a little bit more around here. Pretty good bet to see a decent amount of snow though across the western mountains, southwest Yellowstone, the Tetons, as well as the Wind Rivers, up here around the Bighorns as well. Now, I want you to look at the contrast here. There's a huge spread in the models and the amount of snow we could get. Don't shoot the messenger. Here's the likely highest amount, lowest amount. Highest amount, lowest amount, highest amount. You see we have a huge range there. Across southern Wyoming, it could be as much, if things set up right, maybe as much as 3 to 5 inches across this area, maybe 6 around Pinedale. Western Valley is looking anywhere from about maybe 4 to 7 inches if they get the heavier amount of snow here. See some really bright colors, interesting colors here across the high peaks there. That corresponds to maybe over 30 inches of snow. I don't think they're going to get 30 inches, but it shows how much of a contrast there is. Central Wyoming, biggest contrast I think is right around the Riverton Lander area. These places had just a trace here. The storm slows down, maybe as much as 6 to 10 inches here, maybe 5 to 7 across the Casper up toward Buffalo. Bighorn Basin looking anywhere from about at least maximum an inch to maybe 5 or 6 inches. Highest amounts of that north flow, basically South Dakota down here around Meeteetse, and also Thermopolis to the southeast of Worland down toward Ten Sleep. Now the middle ground of this, I'm not going to call this the most likely scenario, but middle ground on this, which I think is probably the most likely right now, but things could change a lot. Basically in the middle there you can see southern area is about an inch or two with this. Western Valley is about 2 to 4, over a foot across the mountains obviously. Central Wyoming, we'll call it about 3 to 5 inches across this area. I think I tend more toward the 3 than the 5 right now. A little bit more around Lander maybe. Across the Bighorn Basin, anywhere from about a coating up here across northeastern areas to as much as 2 or 3, 4 inches down here across southeastern and southwestern portions of the basin. And from Buffalo to Casper, about 2 to 4 inches, a little bit more as you get toward Casper Mountain, obviously. Now to time things out a little bit for worst impacts, up here, western portions of the state, coming in tonight, I think through Thursday will probably be the worst time, and then improving a little bit as we head toward later on Thursday night. Those of us across southern Wyoming and here across many areas east of the Divide will be okay today, tonight, even most of tomorrow. Even if it starts snowing later in the day, it's been very warm. The sun's very strong this time of year. It'll probably melt on the roads. Worst impacts here Thursday night into the first part of Friday time frame. Then it starts improving as we head toward Friday afternoon. One more thing I want to bring up. Models are indicating a little bit more instability, almost like what we get in summer with thunderstorms. That could lead to maybe some snow squalls developing as that front sweeps across the area, especially during the evening on Thursday around sunset. So not a certainty that's going to happen, but if you get one of those, you don't want to drive through that. You get into one of those, just pull off the road and wait for it to pass, because those are nasty. I've driven through those I shouldn't have. It's actually kind of scary. And the one other thing we got to talk about here, the much colder temperatures coming in. I know we've had colder temperatures than this, but in fact a lot of stuff's starting to come out and bud now. Now I know most people listening to this, you know better than to plant gardens or plant crafts now. It's too early for that, obviously, but a lot of people have turned their sprinklers on at their houses and start watering their lawns. Flowers are coming out, a lot of the trees are starting to bud. This is a chance of low temperatures below 20 degrees on Friday night. Now, obviously, Thursday night below freezing as well with the snow, but this could be the coldest night. You see much of the area, at least about a 1 in 2 chance of seeing temperatures drop below 20 degrees. So, could be some damage to those trees and maybe your sprinkler system. So, you may want to maybe empty it out and take some precautions to protect it as we head towards Saturday morning before things start warming up again. Here's our resources. You want weather, just go to our website, weather.gov/RIW. Road conditions, again, don't call us for the road conditions. Go right to WIDOT for this, WIDOTroad.info on the web. You want to call them, 511 in-state or 1-888-WIDOT-ROAD out-of-state. Be safe, everybody, and enjoy your day.